I once had to go all the way to Bradford just to make a phone call to prove I was in Bradford.
Please, team.
OK. Why would you have to do that? Why?
Yes.
First of all, where were you living at the time?
I was living in Birmingham.
For what reason did you have to go to Bradford?
To make a phone call.
OK. Who were you phoning?
It was my dad, actually.
And your dad lived in?
Birmingham.
Were you living at the family home at the time?
I was, yeah.
You leave your family home to go to Bradford.
Yes.
Phone your father in Birmingham.
Yes.
To prove you're in Bradford.
That's it, absolutely.
What was your reason for being in Bradford?
Well, to make the phone call.
Yes.
I think it's better if you stay out of it.
Rob, can I just say, we already know why he was there. He was there, we all know, there's no doubt about why he was there. He was there to prove he was in Bradford, to phone his dad. We know that. There's just one tiny, it's only tiny, tiny thing, if you could just, you just get that for me.
Yeah.
And that tiny thing is, what are you talking about? Just that. Once I've got that, the rest of it is all in place. It's just that little thing that I want to know.
All right, I'm working that out.
Yeah.
OK, I've got it. Why did you need to prove to your father that you were in Bradford?
Sorry, don't, Rob. I said that exact sentence. Don't make it out that I was going, melons!
I'm just one of life's natural communicators. I'm able to convey it.
Unless Adol's going to say to me, if only you could say it in a soft Welsh accent, I'd understand. None of that made sense, you interpreting for me.
Could you put it in a Welsh accent and then we could try?
Here we go.
That's it.
So the question, Adol.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why? Why were you in Bradford?
Why?
No!
Sorry, no one
Told you! Bradford. I know what he's going to say.
You're trying to trick me here.
Where were you, specifically? Don't say Bradford. Whereabouts in Bradford were you?
When I called him,
Yes.
I was at the coach station.
Why did he need to know you were at Bradford coach station?
Because that's where I told him I was going.
Why? Where are you going?
I told him I was going to a university open day.
At Bradford?
At Bradford,
right.
yeah.
Now, am I right in saying that you weren't really going to this university open day?
Yeah.
You were lying to your father.
Yeah.
So you were going to Bradford to
Were you going to
pretend you're
Bradford
there.
at all?
I wasn't intending to go to Bradford.
Where were you intending to go?
Birmingham.
But you were already in
You were in
Birmingham.
Birmingham.
I know.
But you had to go to Bradford because you'd see the number come up on the phone.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
What was happening in Birmingham to stop you wanting to go to Bradford?
I wanted to go to a gig in Birmingham.
Music gig?
Yes, that's right. It was an Asian club night. My dad thought I was at an open university day in Bradford. But I was in Birmingham to go out to this club night and I just happened to bump into my dad. And he says, I thought you were supposed to be in Bradford. And I said, I'm on my way. So he goes, get to Bradford.
And when you get there, phone me.
Yeah, make sure you call me.
And you know as you're going, the only reason is because you know the number is going to be recognised, as opposed to phoning from Birmingham and pretending you're in Bradford.
Yeah, because I was worried that he might try and call me back. So, you know, you get to a phone book.
I
and
see.
And then he goes, let me call you back, son.
What did you do?
I couldn't get back because I'd got a late coach.
Why don't you just go to the Open University, wherever it was?
Well, I didn't want to go to the Open University. I want to go to the club night.
But you're not going to the club night, that's it. You can't go to the club
There was
night.
no university thing. I'd made that bit up.
Oh, it wasn't even...
You made that up?
Oh, you'd made it up?
Yeah.
So, you're in Bradford.
Yeah.
It's the evening.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Well, basically, so I realised that, you know, what do you do if you're on your own in Bradford? You go and find a fellow Asian, you know. So I went into this pizza place near the station and I just sort of put on the role of a vulnerable Pakistani student and just said, you know, I need help and I want pizza.
And he gave you a pizza for nothing?
Not only did he give me a pizza, stroke of luck, he let me stay in a room that night.
Why didn't you just go back to Birmingham?
Because I couldn't get a coach.
It was late, then.
It was late.
If it was too late, it would be after 10 o'clock or something. So you went to the open day.
There's no open day.
There wasn't.
It's a very...
There is no open day.
It's a very...
He has told his father...
Exactly.
I'm now all over this.
Yeah, yeah.
He told his dad there's an open day. The open day doesn't exist.
In Bradford.
It's only there. It's only there as a lie, so he can pretend he's going to it and spending the night. He wants to go to the Asian club night now. His dad catches him in the street and goes, "Get yourself off to Bradford. You'll be late." He goes, "Oh yeah, forgotten all about that." He gets on the bus. He goes up to Bradford. He's now going to ring the dad because he knows that he'll phone him back. And then he's now in Bradford. He can't get the bus back. It's far too late. There's no open weekend. But luckily, he's starving, and as we all know, there's one thing that the Asian community like. It's a pizza. And then he goes... The famous Pakistani pizza!
Can I just ask you, did you like the look of the university? I mean, did it appeal to you?
There's no university!
Oh, all right, so Lee, what do you seem to know it better than him?
Yes.
I think it's true because he threw up a lot of smokescreen tissue, smokescreen.
So he's covering up. I know what you mean.
He told us nothing.
He told us nothing, which is, I think, why it's true.
What do you think, Bob?
I think it's true.
You think it's true?
Yeah.
Then I'll go with my team and say
All
it's true.
going for true. OK. Adil, was that true or was that a lie?
Sorry, Dad, it was a true. I once had to go all the way to Bradford just to make a phone call to prove I was in Bradford.
Lee's team.
OK. Why would you have to do that? Why?
Yes.
First of all, where were you living at the time?
I was living in Birmingham
For what reason did you have to go to Bradford?
to make a phone call.
OK. Who were you phoning?
It was my dad, actually. He was calling.
And your dad lived in?
Birmingham.
Were you living at the family home at the time?
I was, yeah.
You leave your family home